Yeah, good morning, guys. Mine happened to our friends there in the Philippines. Guys, up on the screen, educating Brian. And guys, today's video is directed directly at Bosshog to hopefully educate Brian on his recent behind the scenes actions. Now then, Brian, we have made many videos about you, your wife and Gina, exposing the lies you have told and your double standards, using your own words in your videos, your comments from your channels and screenshots from your own videos. If we had told any lies about either of you, Maricel or Gina, then the lies must have come from you in the first place. Are you getting me? Or don't you understand that all our content on this channel is from your words and your comments? If we are guilty of repeating the lies that you, Maricel and Gina have told, then that's on you. It's not on us. So Brian, now that we have made that perfectly clear to you, let's now talk about a recent email this channel received from YouTube. As you are a coward, Brian, you filed a copyright claim against this channel for a video that Gary Charles made and uploaded titled Wanted Poster, Cement Roof Scam. Now, in that video, Gary talked about the following. He talked about the fact that you had been saying in your live stream you wanted to build a concrete roof but didn't have the budget. And because of the continued discussions on your live stream that you wanted a concrete roof but didn't have the budget, generous subscribers sent you not only a total of 75,000 pesos or $1,500 in super chats via your YouTube live streams, but also sent you money directly to Maricel's PayPal account, which you, Brian, yes you, asked Maricel on many occasions to post her PayPal and email. So, can you sit there now and deny that you didn't receive $1,500 in super chats when we went back through them and we tallied and added up all that money? Can you sit there now and deny that you didn't receive money from subscribers directly into Maricel's PayPal account on several occasions during those live streams? Can you, Brian? Are you really that arrogant and ungrateful to your subscribers to deny that? That remains to be seen. Gary Charles also talked about the comments, James from Texas Filipina, who pledged to help you out with the building of your concrete roof. But Texas Filipina was shocked and ashamed to see you sitting in your van, smoking, while not only was your own child in the van, but Gina's child was in the van also. And Texas Filipino was also disappointed with watching a video of you standing in line to receive free government food aid after you getting over $1,500 in donations from your subscribers. Now, Brian, can you still sit there and deny that you didn't smoke in your van while your child was present, knowing full well that morally it's wrong to be doing that? And also, Brian, can you sit there and deny that you didn't go to the local barangay and line up to get free government food relief that was meant for people who had no money, who had no job and no way to feed their families? Can you sit there and deny that just several days before that, and before uploading that video, you made a video buying groceries in a store in Tubingen? So, can you not see the double standards that Gary Charles was pointing out? If you're too dumb to know it, let me explain it in simple terms, Brian. You had the means to support your family with food, and you provided the evidence yourself by making a video in a grocery store. You admitted spending between 500 and 600 pesos a day on buying gasoline for your van because you were driving long distances to find a phone signal for your live streams and uploading videos and your e-begging live streams. Yes, you had no right, I mean no right, to be in line to receive anything. Again, it's about morals, which we all know you and your family don't have. At the same time, Brian, Gina admitted there were 6 workers on the farm doing the cleaning up. Again, if you can afford 6 workers' salaries, a total of 2,000 pesos a day to clean the farm, buy your own groceries in Tubingen, spend 500 pesos a day on gasoline to drive around to find a signal to do a begging live stream and upload videos, you do not need any government relief. Relief that could have gone to a family who had nothing. Shame on you, Brian. Shame on Maricel. And shame on Gina. You all make me sick to my stomach. James from Texas, Filipina, he was right to be disgusted with you, Brian. And not only he, but a lot more people were disgusted. They were absolutely appalled. So the question is, how can anyone still support you after watching you smoke in a van with a child, stand in line and get free handouts? How can they support you? That just shows their character is the same as yours, and explains why they can't see the truth and what is wrong, what is right. Are you listening? Robert G, Stacey, Dan P, Bing Maria, and all the other low-class people. Now, James from Texas, Filipina, he's a decent guy who knows right from wrong. But you guys obviously don't. We know the difference between right and wrong, and that's why we make these videos. Because we have morals, we have a conscience, we have standards. We work for what we want in life, and we don't seek handouts. Gary Charles then goes on to showing a video of you, Brian, talking about the concrete roof and telling your viewers that you did, yes, you did have the money to build without any help from subscribers. You yourself, with your own words, Brian, you said we did have the money to build the concrete roof when we thought it was only going to cost 100,000 pesos. Now it's going to be more like 250 to 300,000 pesos. Your own words, Brian. You moved the goalposts after you got the money you wanted, and it's not the first time that you have done that either. So, might I ask you a question, Brian? What if James had given you 100,000 pesos towards your roof? Would you have told him, "No, James, it's okay, we have the money"? I think we know already what you would have done. I think we know already what you would have said. You'd have stayed stum. When your subscribers, Brian, sent you 75,000 pesos in super chats, did you tell them that you had the 100,000 pesos needed for the roof? When your subscribers sent you money through Maricel's PayPal to help you with your roof, did you tell them that you already had the 100,000 pesos needed for the roof? No, Brian. You didn't, did you? You took their money knowing full well that you already had the funds in your hand to build that roof. I bet James from Texas to Filipina is glad he didn't send you anything now. Because, Brian, you just don't deserve it. You didn't lie, but you withheld the truth that you had the money. You kept on talking about wishing to build a concrete roof and how much safer it would be if people kept sending you money to help you build that roof. And you still didn't tell the truth that you had the money yourself. We call that a scammer, Brian. It's as simple as that. You're a low-life scammer, Brian. Yes. Go on, Brian. Deny that you said that. Deny you withheld the truth. Let's just make this plain and clear to you, Brian. You had 2 harvests of your tilapia just before the typhoon. You already had 100,000 pesos to build your roof. You also had your YouTube income also. You posted pictures and videos of your roof that had gone during the storm. People sent you money for help. What do you think they were sending the money for? Why did James from Texas Filipina want to send you money to help you with your roof? I'll tell you why, as you don't seem to know. Because they felt sorry for a guy down on his luck because the storm had taken his roof off his house. But not once did you ever mention you had the money already available to build the roof when James was offering to send you money. Not once did you ever mention you had the money already available to build your roof when your subscribers were sending you super chats and asking for Maricel's PayPal. Again, to make things clear to you, Brian, this makes you a scammer. To then go on and talk about starting a burger restaurant, we can only assume you either had the money already available to start your business, or you were using the money sent from subscribers through Super Chat and PayPal. People do not send this money to you to start a business. They sent it to help build a roof that you admit already you had the money for. Again, this makes you a scammer. Gary Charles's video, Brian, was warning people about the truth. The words that came from your mouth. And you didn't like it, did you, Brian? You didn't like the truth coming out and explained on this channel. So, what did you do, Brian? When someone asks you a question, your favourite thing is to block that person. But you can't block us. We are bigger than you and will never go away. So, what did you do, Brian? What did you do? I'll tell you what you did. You filed a copyright claim against that video, didn't you, Brian? Because the truth was told and you didn't like it. This is coming from the man who says he doesn't have good enough internet to watch other people's videos. But you knew about this video, didn't you, Brian? You made the following complaint. Yes, guys, this is Brian's complaint to YouTube. And I quote, my YouTube video was re-uploaded by another user. Wrong. Now, let me explain why your complaint is bullshit, Brian. We did not re-upload your video, you dumbass. We took snippets of your video for the following reasons: parody, commentary or review, which is illegal to do in the eyes of YouTube. We did not download and then re-upload your video to our channel, which is a copyright infringement. Now, Brian, I thought you had an high IQ, but you don't know the difference between what we are doing on this channel and actual copyright infringement. What was the answer you got from YouTube, Brian? Or you didn't like that answer? You did not like that answer, Brian, did you? The alpha male doesn't like being told no, does he? Yes, you were told no by YouTube because it was not a copyright claim, Brian. I thought you had an high IQ. I thought you were the alpha male. But your ego was hurt. So you replied to YouTube in the arrogant manner we all expected you to. So, I quote, and Bosshog replies to YouTube, as you say, some countries have different laws. The specific laws for each country are not, I repeat, are not for me to know, they are for you to know. The countries in question, and I suppose the Philippines, where the content of my videos originate, and the UK, where the troll channel is. Can you provide the specific copyright laws from both countries for which you form the basis of your denial of my claim? I would like to have them for reference because it is without question they have used my content without permission. If you cannot provide this simple information, then these videos should be struck and the videos removed. How much of my work was used, you ask? Several minutes was used, and does it really matter how much was used? Even to use one line or a quote used from a book must receive permission and provide reference to the copyright owner. As for the transformative purposes, let's be clear. The offending channel is a troll channel. Its sole purpose is to disparage my channel with outright lies, half-truths and innuendo, and thus drive down the views of my channel, simply gossip. So, to me, it's a pretty simple business question on YouTube's part. Will you support and protect a creator? Protect a creator. Oh dear me. Which generates revenue for both the creator and YouTube itself, or side with an unmonetized troll channel seeking to destroy That's revenue. I look forward to your response. May you all continue to be safe and well. Unquote. So folks, who sounds like the butthurt whiner and complainer he says everyone in America is? And now folks, what do you think of Brian accusing us of making up gossip, lies and half-truths? Didn't we just make a statement at the beginning of this video that all the content on this channel is from his own mouth? So, by default, Brian is saying his own words, he says in his own videos, are lies, half-truths and innuendos. Again people, just listen to what he said again. Let me read it to you again. The offending channel is a troll channel. Its sole purpose is to disparage my channel with outright lies, half-truths and innuendo, and thus drive down the views on my channel. Simply gossip. So, let's ask you again, Brian. What part of this video that Gary Charles uploaded was lies, half-truths and innuendos? The video contains you speaking, Brian. That is you in the video clips, right? And can I ask, Brian, what made you so mad that you wanted this video removed? What about all the other videos we have uploaded about you, Marcel and Gina? Are we to assume our other videos are not lies, half-truths or gossip? So, there must be facts, Brian. Just like this video you tried to remove. Screenshots from your channel, your own voice speaking, your own words, are not lies or half-truths. No one has put a gun to your head for you to talk on your channel. No one forced you to tell your lies and half-truths. All we have done is expose them, and being the alpha male, you didn't like it, did you? We will never stop, never give up until justice is done and people see the truth about you. And just a little reminder, Brian, just remember what you agreed to when filing the complaint against this channel. This is the reminder. I acknowledge that there may be adverse legal consequences for making false or bad faith allegations of copyright infringement by using this process. I understand that abuse of this tool will result in termination of my YouTube account. So, please keep going and making your files against us and get your channel shut down for abusing the complaint process. Just remember, Brian, not everyone is like you. Most people want a better life and work for it. Just like you told Marley that if she wants a better life, she needs to get a job. She needs to get a better job, Brian. So, why are you still relying on people to send you money to buy generators, inverters, grass cutters, chainsaws, money for a doctor's visit, the roof on your house? You have screwed so much money out of people, not only for items you want, but don't have budget for business projects. You, Brian, you screwed Jason, yes, Jason, out of money with the milkfish. You screwed Jason again out of money for the shrimp business. We know that. You also screwed Dave Tilapia out of money for the shrimp tank business. And you screwed the second guy out of money for that same business. People have sent you money for your business projects that you've not even finished. Someone even sent you the money to buy tilapia fingerlings before. Someone was even paying your worker's salary for you. You have no shame, you have no morals, and no business sense. You even screwed Rick when you bought his pigs and you didn't pay him the money. Everywhere you go, you always screw people over. Christ, Brian, look at the shrimp tank. It's still not completed because the guy who was paying for it to get it built stopped sending the money. How much money was wasted on that project? How much? Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't your money that was wasted, was it? It was someone else's. Brian, you say that you're the alpha male, but what have you done on that farm yourself? What have you paid for yourself? You're a pathetic loser who came to the Philippines with ideas of grandeur, that you're smarter than the locals, and now look at you, with your begging ball out every week for something new. Rumours, lies, half-truths, all come out of your own mouth, Brian. You, Maricel, Gina, William are the only people who are telling lies and half-truths for your own gain. Be very careful what you wish for, Brian, and who you want to bully. One day, you might come across people like us who can smell your bullshit a mile off and call you out. Oh, wait. That's already happened. And we're here to stay. In your face, and we're never going away. Till the next time, guys, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Bye for now.